What? I'm such an emotional wreck at the moment. That was a moment. Great TV, guys. Oh, I almost dropped my croissant. But no, some people are just being selfish. Boom, boom, bye-bye. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Survivor 48. Today is going to be a chaotic and crazy one. I can feel it in my bones. The last two episodes have been 10 out of 10, banger after banger. And I gotta say, I'm really vibing with this new era Survivor, I have to say. Maybe I've just picked a really good season, because y'all slate new era Survivor all the time. And I'm always sat there like, surely it can't be that bad. And I sat watching this series and I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life. This is incredible. This is what I came to watch. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we are jumping straight into episode 5. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too. So, without much further ado, let's get into it, shall we?
You know, we had to do something.
Yeah, totally.
Well done.
This guy, he's like, listen, man, good gameplay. Good gameplay. If I was sat at home, I'd be screaming at the TV right now going, this is incredible. Now that I'm in the game, Joe's next, right? Honestly, that was like a 10 out of 10 play. I cannot believe how flawlessly that went. It was just, mwah, gorgeous, amazing.
Oh, California girls didn't even last one tribal, man. It's such a bummer. It's such a good alliance.
That's so true. They had the majority on 2 alliances and they still couldn't survive the first tribal. Oh, yeah, that's tough. That's tough and rough for them. That's genuinely horrific for them. Honestly, I do feel bad for them, but at the end of the day, what you gonna do?
It's like when we're all having those private conversations, I was being 100% genuine. You see the conflict in that, right?
I hear exactly what you're saying. You're like, trust is important in this game.
Joe, me and you are going to fall out very quickly. Like, if you're jumping on that bandwagon of like, I can't believe you would lie to me, you're not going to last very long and you're not going to be one of my favorites this series. Because this is a game about deception. You got deceived. Get over it. I'm so sorry that you're playing this game with integrity. You're probably going to lose because of it. Straight into a challenge, okay. I do low-key love how Survivor 48 is like, yeah, we're not fucking about with all these silly little let's catch up with the tribes. We're going straight into a challenge. Straight in. You don't get to see anything from the other tribes. Straight into the challenge.
Loggy and Siva getting your first look at the new GOOOO tribe. Thomas voted out at the last tribal council.
Everyone's like, what just happened? Huh? How did Thomas go home? He had the majority alliance on his tribe. I'm gonna need you to riddle me that one, Jeff. What happened there?
The winning tribe will leave here and be taken to the sanctuary.
No! Not the sanctuary, guys. I don't want to be living with Negan for the next night. No, thank you very much, good sir. I've seen what he does with that iron. I don't want any bit of that. Thank you very much. But interesting that we're finally getting a reward-only challenge. Because usually it's been like reward and immunity rolled into one. So I'm glad that we're getting like a dedicated reward challenge. This is giving me like old school Survivor vibes. I'm excited, guys. There's no stakes in this one. Apart from a night with Negan.
Donuts.
Donuts! Wait, donuts?
I'm sorry, Say. That was hysterical. She screamed, donuts! Wait, donuts? Sometimes these guys are just too funny for their own good.
Ham and cheese croissant.
I need a croissant!
Oh, I almost dropped my croissant. That's all I think of when I hear the word croissant. Because we call it a croissant. So whenever I hear croissant, I just think of that meme.
Say, why you?
I've been in every single challenge. I would love to have a little break, to be honest.
Say's like, I need to rest my feet, please, for the love of God. Please, I need to put my feet up. I'm tired. I'm having a break, Jeff. I need a break. Why did they choose to show Say explaining why she was sitting out of the challenge? Is Say going to be the reason why that team loses the challenge and she gets voted out in this episode? Have I called it right here and now? If you're seeing this in the video, that means I was correct. If you're not seeing this, then I've cut it out because I was wrong. I like to make bold predictions and cut them out sometimes because I'm embarrassed when I get them wrong.
When it gets low enough, you will drop your balls. And on Survivor, just like in life, that means you're moving on to the next stage.
Boy! Jeff! Calm yourself. What do you mean when you drop your balls, just like in life, you'll be moving on to the next stage? I didn't need that kind of filthy joke. Thank you very much.
There goes Star for Loggy.
Hey!
Bounces in. We are tied 2-2. Siva none.
How was Siva the first group to drop their balls? And they can't even drop the balls in the poop at the same time. Everybody's caught up. Everyone's ahead of them by 2 balls. That's a lot of balls.
To get Siva on the board. That was an abysmal failure.
That was horrendous, Cedric. What were you doing?
To David win it for Loggy. Right here.
Yeah.
With their third roll and they win it.
Wow. Wow. Congratulations on your date with Negan tonight. I hope you have a fantastic time. Hopefully he doesn't introduce you to Lucille, because that would end poorly. But anyway, I'm excited for this team. Nice. My girl Mary. Whoop, whoop. Every episode that Mary stays in, it's a good episode.
Go, 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 go!
For the win! They got it! Let's go, baby! Wins reward. This challenge is over.
Wow. Siva lost a challenge? A challenge that Vula didn't lose? I'm in shock. I'm in absolute abject shock and horror. Who would have thought it?
We're setting the season off, and we had still half of the fruit left over from yesterday, so we were good on food, you know? Like.
But then the other blow was we have half of our fruit left. There's a tribe that has no food at all.
The girls are fighting. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, sorry that you guys lost the challenges. Sorry that you guys are not in a good position. Like, that's not my problem. Just because our team is strong and your team is weak, that's not my issue. I'm allowed to talk about how we're doing as a tribe. Sorry if it makes your tribe look bad.
Thomas is gone. Thomas was my #1, and I'm literally, like, doing everything I can to get to the merge, and my #1 isn't even gonna be there.
Honestly, Bianca, tough for you. Really unbelievably tough for you. At this point, it is just a rough and tough time for you, and it is what it is at the end of the day, innit?
I'm okay with that. For immunity, I'm okay with that.
I know you're like, I've done every challenge. I'm like, so have I.
You don't know about? Were you upset that it's
No, but I was like,
Honestly, that was such a shit reason. I've done every challenge. Every motherfucker here has. Everybody has here. Well, actually, no, some people have sat out, to be fair. I just feel like Say is just... I love her and she's great TV, but sometimes I'm like, oh, girl, just chill. Chill your beans.
The original plan was to take out Bianca because we wanted to weaken the old Loggy tribe.
But now you're wanting to get rid of Say because Say is annoying you, which honestly so fair and valid. Like, at this point in the game, get rid of the people that are annoying you because, yeah, honestly, fairs. Because then if you two stick together, you're going to force Cedric and Bianca to team up or face them going home on their own. Because currently, you're 2, they're 2, and then you got Bianca in the middle. So really, if you can get Bianca on your side, you're sorted.
Mitch is telling me they want to work with me to vote Say out. This friction is beautiful for me.
That's what I said. You're in a perfect position. You and Mary are currently in, like, the best positions in the entire game.
I don't have to tell you what I'm eating, you psychopath. I've played on every single challenge. I've had so many losses. Oh, she's annoying me.
What are you thinking?
I think she needs to go.
See, this is the other thing, is that if Bianca chooses to go with Say, then her and Cedric and Say will be able to vote out Chrissy. But if she decides to go with Chrissy and Mitch, would it not make more sense to try and target the Siva tribe? Oh, but I've just remembered that Bianca doesn't even have a vote. So it is just going to be 2-2. Boom, boom, bye-bye.
Is that a giant thing of milk?
Yes! Oh, you can have all of that.
Every episode I forget that he's, like, enamored by milk. He thinks milk is the best thing in the world and he wants to milk himself. Every single episode I forget about that. Every episode. And he reminds me every episode that he loves milk. I think that's actually the only thing I know about him, other than the fact that his girlfriend has left him because he can't afford to raise a family. He's a star performer. They're the only 3 things that I know about him. But then again, that is more than I know about other people.
I don't think I've ever felt such a high. I really don't.
This man is creaming over milk. I'm here all week.
We weren't being sore winners. There's something called a sore loser.
Legit.
Do you know what? I completely agree. I won, and you're trying to take that win away from me by making me feel bad about it. Like, actually, just shush your mouth. Shush your mouth. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy about it. But also, cause the drama. I'm here for it.
I'm bad at social cues in general, but I definitely feel like I'm growing and learning. And I don't know what it is about Charity, but she comes off so fake to me.
If the autistic person is saying that this person's fake, then I completely agree with her. I also feel like there's a lot about Charity that just feels very performative and it doesn't feel genuine. And I've thought that for like a couple of episodes now, when she was like, me and David are number ones, and he's like, I fucking can't stand you. It just comes across as performative. So, yeah, sorry, Charity. Pack your bags. Bye-bye.
Dude, my family went through crazier. That's like the gnarly part.
Yeah. My dad went through way worse in the Sri Lankan civil war, genocide. His family survived that. That's what keeps me going.
I did not expect the Sri Lankan genocide and civil war to be brought up on today's Survivor episode. That was not on my bingo list. I think it's important for this team to sort of get bonding and get talking and really open up to each other. And this is how you do it. Talk about your past, talk about your family, really connect to people, and that's how you grow better bonds. Because otherwise they can just seem sometimes like two-dimensional characters who occasionally pop into a confessional to be like, I don't like this person. So it's nice to actually see depth from some people.
People try to talk about like Jim Crow and like
It was so long ago.
and like all of those things like it took like hundreds of years ago.
So anyways, I know what you guys are saying, like what our parents go through is wild.
Yeah.
You gotta draw on that.
It's tragic. It is deeply tragic. The world's a fucked up place. It still is. We're trying to go back to that time currently in a lot of different countries because people think that we've gone too far towards the right thing. And it's just crazy to me that shit like this happened so recently in time. It's wild to me that all of this happened so recently and so many people lived through all of this shit, and yet they're still with the same mentality, the same view, the same disgusting rhetoric that gets thrown around. How can you not learn from what has come before? As ABBA once famously said, their history books on the shelves are always repeating themselves. That's a very, very literal line, and it means so much more now than it has ever done. But enough of that, chat. Can we get back up with some gameplay? I'm feeling a little bit emotional, and we need to get back to stabbing each other in the back, please.
This is I'm in on this.
Same, man.
There's no bull in my heart right now.
Yeah.
This experience,
Dynamic.
whatever it was,
Us four, we have an easy path.
I just need these man to please win some challenges, win some immunity challenges, because this team will dominate Merge if they make it. If they manage to make it to Merge, it's going to dominate. The fact that we're at the immunity challenge and we're not even halfway through the episode is scaring me, because what level of fuckery is happening at the end of this episode to cause the rewards challenge and the immunity challenge to all have started and almost be done with by the middle of the episode.
See you in a little bit.
See you in a little bit. Is that what I heard?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Mitch, that was very braggy of you. Like, come on, be humble, okay? Practice what your team preaches.
All right, here we go. For immunity. Survivors ready. Go!
So, I have a feeling, once again, this is all going to come down to the final ball maze. They love balls in this episode. It's been ball this, ball that. Every single challenge has been balls to the wall. So, Jeff, have you got a cheeky little kink we don't know about?
Key.
Here we go. Good work, y'all.
Gotta get that chest unlocked.
Let's go.
Oh, please, Bula, I need you to pull out a victory. Please, for the love of God, I need you to pull out a victory. I can't have anybody on that team going home. I don't know why. There's just too many people that I don't want to go home at the moment.
Oh, Bianca, that's you.
Hey, let's go. Bula has their bag of balls. They can start digging under the log.
What is it with the bag of balls in this episode? Genuinely, this is filthy. This is absolute filth, and this is prime time American TV, and we're talking about bags of balls.
Can she pull herself through?
My thighs are too fat.
That's me, bestie. That is me. And she got herself stuck as well. She can't go back. Fuck. That's not good. That is not good at all.
Kyle still stuck for Bula. Excellent, Mitch. You're through.
Go, Mitch.
Mitch is through.
Go, Bianca.
Oh, I genuinely went, oh, as if I'd got covered by sand, but it was just the camera. My God, I genuinely panicked there. I hate sand more than anything else in my whole life. Like, the feeling of sand makes me twitch. And the fact that that was thrown on the camera made me feel very uncomfortable. Mitch, I'm not happy with you right now.
You're good, Bula. Move on. Chrissy's through. Let's go, Siva.
Let's go, guys.
So what I'm hearing is it all is coming down to this ball maze because not a single person has had any success on the ball maze.
Kyle now very close to landing the third ball for Bula. Kyle has it.
It is literally just down to Camilla now on this team. If she doesn't do it, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. I need her to do this. Come on, Camilla. I know you filmed this almost a whole year ago, but I need you to do well. Oh my God. Oh my God.
On the far end. Definitely difficult. Wow, nice move by Camilla. She's done it.
Yes. I'm so happy. I'm so unbelievably happy. Yeah, that's made my day. Absolutely saved my day from being ruined.
You and me, we got this.
David very close now. And he's done it.
This is the smart thing to do. I know it's very tempting to just land the ball. But if you've managed to make it all the way to the end, the least you can do is just pop it in one of the end ones. So whoever's struggling can just pop it in one of the easy ones when they get to the end. But no, some people are just being selfish. Oh my God.
Crack critter. Mary now close to landing that third ball, and she
raw.
Pretty easy. It is now even with
Mary was like, yeah, and what? And what? First time. Yeah, high five. I'm not even going to smile about it. I'm not even going to cheer because that's just how we do things over in Mary Island. That was a vile close-up. Whoever approved putting that in the episode where she's like this, no, I'm sorry, you can't do a dirty like that. Because I don't think you understand the sensory issues that she must be going through right now. She's got sand in places that she doesn't want sand. She doesn't know. It's probably making her feel really uncomfortable, and now she's in a high-pressure environment where she needs to do this to complete the task for her team to avoid being sent home tonight.
Will it be Siva or will it be Loggy?
Just take a second.
You can do this.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can do
You
this.
got it, Chip.
They're making the shots of Joe look so ominous when they're actually just him really looking out for her. But it's like the camera will focus on her and then you just got Joe in the background like this. I feel like the tone is just not quite there because they've got like dramatic music in the background. It just makes Joe look like such an evil villain when if you were just tuning into this, you'd think he fucking hates her.
It's very close now to winning.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, please, please, please.
This is a dangerous spot. Need to do it, and she does! No clinch!
Honestly, I could cry right now. Whew, even though I wanted Lagi to lose, because I feel like, unfortunately, that means that Say is going home. If we've got to take someone out on Siva, I hope it's Chrissy. I'm not ready for Say to go home. I mean, I also kind of want Cedric to go home, but I don't think the numbers will be there for Cedric. I think it's between Chrissy and Say tonight.
Joe, you want to give her a hug?
Oh. Oh. Fucking hell, guys. Oh, God. I'm such an emotional wreck at the moment. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. This is so... Oh. Joe, you're a wonderful, wonderful person. Honestly. Genuinely such a wonderful person. Wow.
Come back down out of there. Easy, slow your breath. Easy, does it?
I'm laughing because I've just remembered that everyone's probably stood there being like, what the fuck is happening right now? What is going on? Because the way this is framed, Nobody's around. There's not a single person. But there are 15 other people just stood there like, what's going on right now? What's happening? Sorry, that's why I like came out of the emotional like, oh, this is so beautiful, and came to the realization that like, wait, everyone's just watching this happen and being like, what?
You clearly have a relationship with Eva that matters to you. So why was it important for you, Joe, to reveal part of your game and go give comfort to somebody who is on the other tribe?
This feels like he's dangling that, are you going to reveal whether Eva's got autism? I feel like he's dangling that, and I don't feel particularly comfortable with this. Like, this was such a beautiful moment, and I feel like we could have just left it there, do you know what I mean? We could have just been like, yeah, that was a moment. Great TV, guys. Let's move on. But instead, now it's like 20 questions.
So if it exposes, but she was in need, and I would want someone to treat my daughter that way in this game.
That at most, I could hope to marry someone else with autism.
Sorry, I still find that absolutely crazy. What kind of fucking doctors were you talking to? What? What sort of a doctor turns around and goes, oh, well, the most we can hope for is that she marries somebody else with autism. We could just forget about her. We could just write her off, do you know what I mean? Like, she's happy. That is the energy that that doctor was giving. That's so unbelievably rude. And the fact that she's here and she's doing this and she's proving everybody wrong, stand up, applause.
I will get ungrounded and I'll lose control of myself. And luckily, I was able to still finish the challenge. I can't believe I finished it.
Honestly, I'm shocked she finished it. When my friends have these kind of episodes, you're not getting anything out of them. You're not getting anything. But the fact that she managed to finish that challenge, just massive, massive, massive applause to her. Fucking hell. Honestly, that is a nightmare. But well done.
So thank you all for allowing this to happen, allowing him to come and help me, and just supporting me in this.
Sorry. Again, I don't mean to laugh, but it's just the editing choices of him. He stood there looking like the fucking Rock, and he's like... like, we're delivering such a beautiful speech, and then I don't know what it is about Joe, but he does just make me chuckle sometimes with his movements, where he's like... because he's so serious all the time.
And,
oh.
Wow, this has never
Stop.
happened.
Wow.
But I see it too, and it's why I love Survivor.
Not Jeff cried as well. Fucking hell. Has he ever cried before? I don't know. This could be a first in 48 series. Wow, this series really is just first after first after first.
I want to play a clean game, and in order to play a clean game, you got to tell the truth. I have the beware advantage.
Really?
Ooh.
I knew it. I asked you about it.
The funny thing is, everybody already knows. But at least she's finally been honest about it. Do you know what I mean? At least, like, finally we've been honest.
Once she's revealed it, we all go on a walk around the jungle trying to decode what her scroll says.
These guys are like, well, we're not going to tribal, so we might as well try and work out this beware advantage. Might as well, you know. Might as well try.
Silent?
Silence.
True, yeah.
Oh. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.
So, after 4 episodes of having this fucking beware advantage, we finally cracked the code. It was silent, which is the code that I gave to Say's original one. I said that one was silent.
That was not a silent celebration there, boy.
No. Oh, really awesome. Good job. You take the idol.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Wow.
Star's just like, yeah, have the idol. Is that going to come back and bite her in the ass? To be fair, Eva did solve it, so she kind of does deserve it at the end of the day. I feel like this is a good peace offering. Maybe Eva and Star can become best buds now. I mean, Charity is at the bottom of this team. The bottom. So, I think Star's all right, you know.
We were so close.
Each person, you guys did a great job.
I mean, I practiced swimming, but I never practiced swimming with a boat on my back, you know?
Do you know what, Chrissy? I wouldn't have expected you to have practiced that. Genuinely would not have expected you to do that. Jesus. Who's going around going, oh, I'm going on Survivor. Do you know what I need to do? Practice swimming with a boat.
They have been telling me they want Sayo.
Mitch and Chris.
Right. So my plan is pitting the two sides against each other.
Well, duh. But they're already going for each other. So does this not make it just a little bit snaky on your part to be going to both sides and being like, by the way, they're going for you. they're going for you, and playing middle ground, because if you get caught out, not gonna go well for you because you don't even have a vote. You can't even pick a side.
We have 2 votes that go on Chrissy, we have 2 votes that go on Say, and then there are no more votes. And when you re-vote, I'm not up for debate. It's only going to be a vote for either Chrissy or Say.
Yes, that does take you out of the equation, but what if they work that out before they actually vote? What if when they're discussing at tribal council, because we all know Say can speak, okay? She's got words, okay? And she will out everything if she needs to. She could out you. And then they're like, well, hang on a minute. You said you were working with me. This could all come crumbling down, bestie. Because then what happens when you come to the tie and it's just tie, tie, tie? Because then if it comes to rocks, you have to draw a rock.
You swear?
Yes.
I don't have a vote.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Cedric's like, oh, fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me tell everyone to vote you out. Bye!
Cedric, is it fair to say that Bianca is in the center of this storm, or is that too simple?
Well, literally, we have her sitting in the center of this situation right now.
You joker, Cedric. You absolute joker. Ha ha ha.
Yes, if you look at the 5 of us, it makes sense to get Bianca out of this game.
Bianca's sitting there going, but you're not getting rid of me, right? We are going for Say, right? I hope so, at least. What's happening, guys? What's happening?
Someone's at the bottom of 4. If one of you use me, that's a 3. And that's the pitch.
But you don't have a vote, bestie. You don't have a vote. What happens when they get up there and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4? Someone doesn't have a vote? That's strange. That's very strange.
I think we might have something, but I have a paranoia, you can call it. Hopefully, you know, my gut tells me the right way to go.
It's so tough because looking at this, they kind of fucked Say over back when we got rid of Kevin by making her use the idol, because she could have kept the idol for this eventuality. But then she probably would have played it when Mary played her shot in the dark. I don't know. It's a really tough one. I think Say's going home, I gotta be honest. I think it might go to a tie, but then I think Cedric will flip. And that's kind of disappointing because I was hoping to see more of Say on this series, but apparently she's an early out.
All right, it is time to vote. Say, you're up.
I'm fucking nervous, guys. There's not much time left in the episode, so I think Say's going home, you know. There's not much time. I didn't realise that the immunity challenge was going to take up so much time. I really thought fuckery was going to happen at this tribal council, but clearly not. He's going to go tally the votes.
I'll go tally the votes.
He said it.
First vote, Say. Chrissy. 1 vote Say, 1 vote Chrissy. Bianca. 1 vote Say, 1 vote Chrissy.
Oh my god, Cedric threw his vote on Bianca so that he didn't have to vote out Say. I literally sat here before and thought, what if he just threw it on Bianca so that he didn't have to vote Say? I am losing my mind. Say's going home, but what?
5th person voted out of Survivor 48. Bianca.
What the?
What? Huh? My brain doesn't compute this information. Chrissy and Cedric voted for Bianca. Chrissy and Cedric must have had a conversation about how Bianca was playing both sides. Or he revealed to her she doesn't have a vote. I am blown away. What? I'm shooketh right now. Did production sneak an extra Bianca vote in there? What's that all about?
Bianca, the tribe has spoken.
God.
Play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. You play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. I did not foresee this. Thomas and Bianca out in back-to-back episodes. I'm shocked. I'm really utterly shocked. I thought they were the kind of players that would just slip through the net. No one would notice them until we get to merge. It's like, fuck, this woman, she's dangerous.
13 people is insanity.
I want to work with you.
We're getting all the strong people together.
No way are they doing a merge of 13 people. Guys, I've dreamed of moments like this. I have dreamed of this because this is going to be fucking insanity. It's going to be crazy. I think this series could be my favourite series of Survivor. Guys, it's so good. It's so good. Out of this is the, well, if we're including Guatemala, this is the 12th season I've seen. Wow. Like, this is rivaling currently Amazon for me. Like, Amazon's still my favorite series that I've seen so far. This is like, yeah, this is really, really good. This is bloody fantastic. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that YouTube stuff that you guys do so well. And I will see you guys in the next episode when we merge. Huh? I'm honestly baffled, but I'm super excited nonetheless. So, see you guys later. Keep on ranting. Bye now.